Alrighty fellas, we're back at it again, straight up blading it, but this time, the video won't be revolving around these fellas, it'll be revolving around these fellas. Zest Achilles arrived in the mail for me today, so without further ado, let's just start straight up blading it into this video. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So here's the box. Basically explains what Beyblade Burst BU is, which is just DB but better, but yeah. Explaining Chain Phoenix's gimmick. But yeah. Not that further ado, let's get these bays out. So here we have the bays out. Phoenix, Ragnarok, Phoenix, and Achilles. So yeah. Oh yeah, the mode changer thingy, which you can put on your launchers and stuff, and the A gear. Same for Ragnarok too. No stickers. Thankfully the stickers look easier to put on this time, so it shouldn't take that long to put on, so let's just get those put on first. So we got the base fully assembled and stuff, well fully stickered and stuff. So yeah. Here's the instructions as well. Pretty sure there's more for barely all, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah. So without further ado, let's just start looking into these bays. So for the first bay, I'm just going to be going over Hollow Ragnarok. So Hollow Ragnarok is a Sparking bay, not a BU bay. Though there is a BU Ragnarok, there isn't a BU Death Sighter. And the only BU Death Sighters out there are 3D printed, so yeah. And since this is my first Sparking bay, I don't really know how to disassemble it. So I'm not going to put the parts. Well, so I'm not going to take off the parts. But I do know that the single chassis is 1D. And the ring is hollow. Would be really hollow. Well, the ring would be really hollow if it was made by Hasbro. And there already is a Hasbro version of Hollow Death Sighter, so. Which is Hollow Doom Sighter, so. Yeah. And the chip is Ragnarok, and if I remember correctly, it's like pretty mid. But, oh well. So, let's move on to the next bay. And the next bay is Chain Phoenix. So the chain ring originally came with Chain Crebaeus. Same with this disc, which is Fortress. And Never. It originally came with Cyclone Ragnarok. But this is Metal Never, so yeah. And metal tabs usually skip over tabs, so. Well, skip over teeth and damage to teeth too. But if I'm right, the current BU drivers after Prominence Phoenix and Guilty were like way better and fixed. So, but I'm pretty sure that was only Metal Drift and Metal Universe. So, oh well. So let's just put the bay back together. Yeah. Here's the bay when fully assembled, but you already seen that like a couple of times, so without further ado, let's move on to the final bay, which is Zest the Achilles himself, the zestiest Beyblade that is out there. So, this blue part, which has the blades, are attachable and detachable. But they aren't really the main contact point. And this layer is like really, well, this ring is like really thin. The main contact point mainly just comes from these two nubs right here, so yeah. Here for a disc. The disc is quite literally illegal. Illegal is like a good it's like a good disc all around. More like a balanced type disc, in my opinion. Do you know how rounded it is? Well, how well rounded it is for performance. Now to the final part, which is Quattro Dash, which is basically just a better version of Quattro. If you want TLDR and what Zest Achilles Zest Achilles pretty much is. A way better version of Astral's Brigand, even though he doesn't have rubber, so yeah. Quattro also comes with 4 modes, but since I don't really know how to like change the modes and stuff, I'm not going to mess around with that, so he's just going to be staying in well, I'm pretty sure is balance mode, so oh well, a couple fit. Yeah, I forgot to mention, Zest also has like 48 free fucking modes. Well, the full Beyblade itself has 48 fucking modes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Well yeah, here's how the Bay looks like in last spin. Okay, so I tried to take the armor off. Well, I tried to switch modes, but I didn't really have any luck with it, so you're just gonna have to deal with the Bay being in red mode. Also, I forgot the name of I already forgot the name of the armor. Well, actually, I'm just getting the box because I don't really feel like leaving the armor out. So the name of the armor is 4. So yeah, no, yeah. Chain Phoenix reuses 2. Oh yeah, I forgot actually. So Chain Phoenix reuses 2, which came from Guilty Longinus and Dangerous Billy also. Yeah, let's just get this Bay fully assembled. So here's the Bay when fully assembled. Now without further ado, let's get these battles started. So for Hollow Ragnarok's opponents, we got Josie Achilles, Harmony/Heaven Pegasus, Union Achilles, and Savior Perseus. So without further ado, let's get these battles started. So for the first opponent, Glad Ragnarok's first opponent will be Josie Achilles. So let's get this party started. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. That's a large ass hit from the fucking Achilles. But, fortunately, in the end, it won't really matter. Because Glad was going to win that anyway. Second match, 3, 2, 1. And Achilles just killed himself. Hold up. And Achilles got killed before I could get the game back in view. 3, 2, 1. Achilles takes yet again another L. Now let's move on to this next match, which could possibly be the final match. Now 3, 2, 1. Aggressive now. Hollow Ragnarok wins that match against Achilles. Now let's move on to his next match. This next match, Ragnarok will be facing off against Pegasus. Now without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Out. Ragnarok wins again via stamina finish. Now let's move on to this next match. 3, 2, 1. Up. May have launched out a little too hard. But nonetheless, oh, look at that. Fucking burst finish. So for our next match, Ragnarok versus Achilles. Now let's move on. 3, 2, 1. Up. Ragnarok wins that first match via stamina finish. Oh, I just realized I forgot to pause the video. Oh well. 3, 2, 1. And Achilles wins that second match with a ring out finish. Wait, if you're wondering why Ragnarok is so imbalanced, it's because it has one large piece of metal on one side, while the other side has none. The only metal it has is only from its chassis. So yeah, now let's just move on. 3, 2, 1. Ragnarok wins that third match with a ring out with the survivor finish. Now let's move on. Look at that. One click off of Ragnarok. 3, 2, 1. Ragnarok wins that last match with the stamina finish. So for this final match, which should probably be a cakewalk, Savior Perseus versus Ragnarok. So yeah, let's get this party started. First match, 3, 2, 1. Ragnarok wins that first match with a burst finish. 3, 2, 1. Burst again, or what? Well, on that last match, Ragnarok had 2 clicks left, by the way. So, Perseus wins that match to ring up stamina finish. 3, 2, 1. And he does. This motherfucker, if you can't tell, just bursted. So Ragnarok wins that point, 4-1. Without further ado, let's move on to the next baby I'm going to be having test battles with. It's Chain Phoenix. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what the gimmick of the chain ring is, it's supposed to have all these things pop out. But it only works more better if you're using Kerbeus. So yeah. Take that knowledge to fruit. Whatever. Now let's just move on to Chain Phoenix matchups. So for the base, Phoenix will be facing off against. It'll be Perseus, Achilles, Pegasus, and Phoenix. Because, well, it wouldn't make sense if I didn't make Phoenix fight against Phoenix in this video, so let's just move on. For the first bay, Phoenix will be facing off against. It'll be Perseus. Because Perseus is just light work. In most cases. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, and Perseus just fell out the launcher. And her. I'm gonna just give that burst finish to Phoenix, so let's just move on. 3, 2, 1. And both of the bays just blown up. 3, 2, 1. Perseus wins that third match with a ring out finish. And both of the bays where I have to, by the way. Now let's just move on. Yeah, shit. And Perseus wins that second match with the ring out. Well, fourth match, not third. 3, 2, 1. I'm not gonna count that. 1. Yeah, I'm just not gonna count that either. 3, 2, 1. Oh my fucking god, bro. 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Please don't fucking explode this time. Three, 2. Final fucking way, man. So Chain Phoenix finally won. Let's move on to this next battle. And for Phoenix's next opponent, it will be against Perseus. Without further ado, let's get this party started. 3, 2, 1. Phoenix wins that first match with the Survivor finish. 3, 2, 1. Phoenix wins that second match. Wait a minute. Yeah, Phoenix won that second match with the Survivor finish. I was wondering if Pegasus first it because he was at like near bursting, but nope, near bursting at all. Just got plenty of spin revival, so we'll spin revival mode or whatever. Anyway, let's move on to this next, well, this final match. Hopefully, 3, 2, 1. Phoenix wins that last match with the Survivor finish. Now let's move on to this next bay. So for his third match, Union versus Phoenix. Now let's move on to these battles now. 3, 2, 1. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Union Achilles wins this first match. 3, 2, 1. And Achilles gets thrown into the pocket, therefore giving Phoenix a second point. Well, giving Phoenix a second point with the ring out finish. Now let's move on to this final match, hopefully. 3, 2, 1. And Chain Phoenix wins that final match with yet again another survival finish. So let's move on to this final match. And for this final match, Jade Phoenix versus Prominence Phoenix. Without further ado, let's get this final party started. So, 3, 2, 1. See Phoenix's stamina here. Oh, and Phoenix already lost his armor. And Chain Phoenix loses that first match. Well, Chain Phoenix wins that first match with the ring out finish. Survivor finish. Now, let's move on to his next match. 3, 2, 1. Phoenix is back at it again, killing himself. 3, 2. Oh, no. Now, does Phoenix win or does Phoenix lose? I love that part when Phoenix won, man. Phoenix fought hard, but Phoenix low-key won in the end. And the winner is Prominence Phoenix. Now let's move on to the second match. 3, 2, 1. Phoenix's armor is already off. Does it benefit or does it not benefit? And like usual, it doesn't benefit. Therefore, getting Prominence, not Prominence, but Chain the third point. Well, second point in this third match. 3, 2, 1. I'm not gonna do that. 3, 2. Yeah, I think Phoenix is going to end up losing this one. Oh, Phoenix fought hard, but in the end, Phoenix won. Phoenix is lucky to go, not gonna lie. I'm low-key just get... Yeah, I'm just say Phoenix won that second round. By which Phoenix? Prominence Phoenix. So without further ado, let's move on to why I can hope this is going to be this final match. 3, 2, 1. 3. Phoenix's armor is already off, so you should already know who's going to win this match. So in the end, Phoenix won. Phoenix fought hard in the end, but in the end, but Phoenix just overpowered Phoenix. So, yeah. Now let's move on to the Fall Bay. And for the Fall Bay, Zest Achilles. Zest will be facing off against Savior, Phoenix, Savior, Prominence, Burst, and Ultimate. It wouldn't make sense if I didn't play the Ultimate in this video, so, oh well, it is what it is. Now, without further ado, let's move on to his first match. 3, 2, 1. Please start just going near the center, man. Like, I assure you, it's in balance mode. This thing's in balance mode. See? Told you. Perseus wins that first match with a survivor finish. Let's move on to this next match. 3, 2, 1. Please just do the Valkyrie or please just do the Phoenix thing where you just hit the sides and end up going near the center. Perseus wins that second match with a ring out stamina finish. Without further ado, let's move on to this final match. 3, 2, 1. And Achilles just decided to kill himself. Okay, so I just managed to figure out how to switch the modes on the Quattro. Because if I'm being honest, I didn't know how to move the little tabs down. Mainly because I wasn't applying enough force, so yeah. So without further ado, let's move on to this next match in a different mode. I'm thinking stamina. If that will help me, of course. Anyways, now let's move on. 3, 2, 1. And Achilles makes an epic comeback by landing a burst finish on Perseus. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Zest the Achilles, you need the burst to pay. Would you look at that? Zest the Achilles wins that final match with the stamina finish. All thanks to me finally learning how to switch modes. Now let's move on to this next bay. So for the next bay, we got Prominent Phoenix. Yeah. Oh yeah, basically you could say it's like some kind of Chosy revenge, where if Iger manages to get his revenge on Phi for breaking Z and breaking all those other bays. So yeah, it's like it's some kind of I just realized I forgot to put all the stickers on Achilles. Oh well, I'll do that after this first match. Now let's just move on. 3, 2, 1. And Phoenix kills himself. 3, 2, 1. Decided to launch Phoenix first this time, by the way. Phoenix, but Achilles wins that first match with a survivor finish. Let's move on to this next match. 3, 2, 1. And this Phoenix loot gets humiliated again via stamina finish, or what? And the winner is Achilles with this another stamina finish. Without further ado, let's move on to why I'm pretty sure it should be this final match. 3, 2, 1. Up. And Phoenix finally manages to get his first point. Now let's see. Let's see if Achilles is gonna make get this final point. 3, 2, 1. And Phoenix has to kill himself again. 3, 2, 1. Kill yourself, man. Well, yeah, if you're wondering if I'm going to be showcasing all the 48 modes Achilles has, I'm not going to be doing all that shit. That is just a massive ass time waste. Watch some other YouTuber that does it. Well, that showcases all the modes. Because I can assure you, I'm not going to be that guy. And the winner of that final round is Achilles. Now, let's move on to this next bay. And that next bay will be Burst Spriggan. So without further ado, let's get this party started. 3, 2. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change the modes real quick. 3. Wait. Actually, you know what? Wait. And Achilles loses that first match via a spin finish. 3, 2, 1. Achilles dishing out some pretty good hits, but unfortunately all the momentum stopped, so. And Achilles loses again via ring out finish. Burst Spriggan win this final match and get revenge on Achilles for basically taking his entire shtick. Let's find out. Would you look at that? One click off of Achilles. Something that any of the other bays haven't been able to do yet. 3, 2, 1. Achilles just going crazy eating all the fucking corners. And Achilles manages to finally get his first point with a ring out finish. Would you look at that? We've been 4 points to Spriggan. We've been humiliated by Spriggan. If he managed to burst. Spriggan hit him many harder. Or if Achilles hit him many harder. Oh well. Now let's move on to this next match. It's probably going to end up being the fall match. 3, 2, 1. Achilles going berserk at it, going back at it. Yeah, being berserk. Unfortunately, Achilles loses with half of its HP remaining. Spriggan managed to get his revenge on Achilles for taking his entire shtick. Well, mainly for taking Astral Spriggan's entire shtick. Now let's move on to this fall match. Now, fall match will be Achilles versus Valkyrie. And for this fall match, we'll be putting Achilles in attack mode. I forgot to do the countdown, but who cares? 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna say Achilles got that point via ring out finish. Cause well, yeah, he hit Valkyrie before he got rung out himself. So yeah. 3, 2, 1. And Valkyrie wins that second match with a ring out. Well, third match with a ring out finish. Well, not ring out, but a stamina finish. 3, 2, 1. And they just start tripping everywhere. So without further ado, you should already know that's going to be a rematch. 3, 2, 1. Now who's gonna win this? And Achilles gets that second point with the stamina finish. Does Achilles win, or does Achilles lose? 3, 2, and 1. And Achilles kills himself. 3, 2, 1. Break off lids. And Achilles wins that final match with the stamina finish. Now let's move on to the next final part of this video. And that is making all 3 bays face off against each other. And for the combo for Glide, giving him Perseus' combo. No, I'm not really doing that. Oh, I was thinking about giving him Valkyrie's combo, but nah, I just decided not to because that's doing too much. I could give him another one up. I could give him one of the combos from over here, but nah, I'm just not do that. So let's just move on to the next final part of this video. So for the first match, it'll be Phoenix against Achilles. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Phoenix won that match, honestly. Kind of looked like Phoenix won that match, so. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold the hell up. Just fumble the launch. 3, 2, 1. And both of the bays just killed themselves. 3, 2, 1. Phoenix drifted. Will that matter? And Achilles is not drifting. And Achilles wins that third match with a survivor finish. Therefore giving 1 point to Achilles. Without further ado, 3. Let's move on to this next match. 3, 2. Holy shit! Don't fucking knock out the string, goddammit. Shit. And Achilles wins that second match with a survivor finish. And looked like he was close to bursting too. 3, 2, 1. 3. Wait a fucking minute. Something feels a little bit wrong here. It appears Achilles somehow managed to go from stamina to attack. Well, a buddy of mine had this problem with his base before, so, oh well. So yeah, due to Achilles doing that, he fumbled. So therefore, Phoenix won that match because he already had 1 point. So, let's just move on to the next. Which will be Ragnarok versus Achilles. So yeah, let's see who's going to win this next match. 3, 2, 1. Achilles wins that first match. The first finish. Starting out with the bang, I see. Let's move on to his next match, which will be in 3, 2, 1. Achilles wins yet again with another burst finish. We don't know. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure like 2 parts of Achilles just flew off into the stadium. But oh well, I'm pretty sure that was already there before. But oh well, because the stadium has like a bit of blood. The stadium has like a bit of blood in it from other battles. So yeah. Anyway, now let's move on to his next match. 3, 2, 1. And Ragnarok decides to ring him out. Oh yeah, pretty sure. I don't think it. Anyway, I don't think I caught it on video, but I'm pretty sure Ragnarok just jumped on Phoenix. So, but yeah. Anyway, let's move on to this next match. I'm pretty sure I'm just changed up his combo by now. So, 3, 2, 1. Hit my stadium with your large ass no blade, nigga. And Death Sight, well, not Death Sighter, but Ragnarok wins that match. And if you're wondering what Ragnarok's new combo is, give him Pro Series Blitz and Excel Dash. I wasn't going to give him Excel Dash earlier, but I just decided to do it anyway. I didn't want to give him Excel Dash because it's putting apart and taking apart putting apart Ultimate Valkyrie is a pain. 3, 2, 1. Stadium with your large ass no blade, nigga. And Ragnarok wins that second match. I'm a Ragnarok very well, buddy. 3, 2, 1. And Phoenix wins that. Yeah, I'm gonna just give that second point to Phoenix, honestly. I don't know if Phoenix bursted Ragnarok in the first round, but oh well. 3, 2, 1. Ragnarok wins that last match with a survivor finish. So, his thoughts on these bays? They're good. They're really good. Well, they're decent. But yeah, they're good, nonetheless. And if you're wondering why... Oh yeah. If you're wondering why it took so long for me to make this video, I was pulling so many fucking side quests. I had to go to the store. Took 3 hours to get shit, by the way. Then, had to take a fucking walk for 15 minutes. Had to pick up some fucking pine cones. Had to take a shower in the middle of the video. And I had to eat. Took a shower while I was doing Chain Phoenix. I took a shower before I did Chain Phoenix's battle. Well, Chain Phoenix's first battle. Then I had to fucking eat before I started battling with Achilles. Doing the test battles with Achilles. I was pretty fucking irritated all day. This video could have been made earlier, and I could have pumped out some other videos, like another TLE 1v1 before I went back to fucking school, but it is what it is. So, yeah, end this video. Yeah, pretty much ends this video. Just going to tell a story, but I don't really have any story, so yeah. Anyway, that ends this video, so see you later. No, yeah, expect another review tomorrow, possibly. So yeah. Anyway, enough wasting time. See y'all later.